Good evening, everyone. This is John Screaming Eamon here with none other than Joe Sims from Axemaster. Joe,
Hello,
how you
hello.
doing tonight?
I'm doing great. We had an album signing earlier today, so I'm stretching myself a little thin because I'm not used to getting up at like 9:30, 10 in the morning. But we had a good turnout and it was a lot of fun.
Good to hear. Good to hear. So, quick question for you, Joe. How did Axemaster get started?
Well, the actual band itself, um, me and the original drummer were we did this little cover band with a couple of guys, and his brother was playing bass, and he left, and we kicked the singer out, and I had a whole bunch of original songs. I was maybe like 19.
Okay.
I had a 18, 19. I had a whole bunch of original songs, and we're like, okay, well, why don't we go the original route
Yeah.
and play my material. That's really what got started.
Okay. So, where'd the name come from?
Okay, the name is intertwined with this whole thing. I was thinking about that.
All right.
The name originally came from when I believe I was 14. I don't know how many people out there might remember the old music magazine called Circus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Circus, Hit Parader, Metal Mania, those out. Well, it was hard rock and metal, Circus was. And
Yep.
they had a headline on the cover of the magazine that said, that was Pat Travers. It said, Pat Travers, the radioactive axe master. I was like, man, that
Okay.
would be a cool name for a band.
Yeah.
So when I was like 18, I was talking about all my original material. When I was like 18, I went and recorded for the first time, like,
Okay.
just a 4-track cassette.
Yeah.
But I put together 9 songs and tried to and wanted to make it look like an album. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I
I get
I
you.
I cut a beast off of out of Famous Monsters of Filmland magazine, and the name of it was The Heirs to Revolution,
Okay.
and I made like a little Xerox cover, even with an insert, folded in, and took 46-minute blank tapes and dubbed them myself.
Okay.
And I didn't want to just call it Joe Sims. I was like, no, I wanted to sound like, even though the whole thing, everything was done by me except for the drums,
Yeah.
and 3 different drummers played on it. And
Okay.
for the most part, it sounds really crappy. But it was just for me to give to my friends, say, hey, check out my original songs.
It's a
Now
demo.
it's on now it's on Encyclopedia Metallum as the first Axemaster album.
Well, nothing wrong with that.
Now there are a number of kind of cool songs on there. There are some that are ugh, by my standards now. But so I thought, well, if I want to make it sound like a band, what do I call it? And I remembered that Pat Travers thing. I was just like, okay, I'll call it Axemaster.
Yeah.
And then within a year, some right around in that time, when me and the original drummer went to start an original project, we bandied around all these names, and there was none that we liked other than Axemaster. So
All right.
I went to a local used record store that had a book like this thick of like every band in every genre you can imagine.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, somebody had to have already used the name. And
Yeah.
I went, look, there was Axe. many different acts, something like Axe Minister, but there was no Axe Master. So we're like, hell yeah. Okay, that's the name.
That's it.
Yep. Then
All right.
just rolled with it.
And it sticks. It's a good damn name for a band.
It's metal.
Hell yeah, it is. I agree. So, with Axemaster, what is your favorite riff? Not just from the new album, but your entire catalog.
Hmm.
What would be your
I've
favorite
never
riff?
really thought of favorite riffs. I've thought of favorite songs. I'm going to have to think on that for just a moment. Oh,
Sure.
okay. This is one that I'm really super proud of.
Okay.
It's off of Five Demons. Imperative is their demise from '91.
Okay.
Name of the song is Secrets Untold. And the shame about it is it goes so fast and the recording was good but not great.
I get you.
And it didn't have the definition to really hear what I was doing. But I have never written or played a riff that difficult in my life. I don't even think I could play it now. I mean,
Well, are
it.
there any plans of remastering it?
They remastered it and made it sound better, but the guitar, the way it was recorded, didn't have the most definition in the world.
I got you. So,
And so, I mean, it's a shame because, man, I really wish you could hear that. It's like doing these really quick rhythm like sweeps. You know what a sweep
yeah.
is on guitar?
Yep.
These like 3 and 4 string sweeps in the middle of some really thrashy muted notes. It's crazy. I can't believe I actually played it that well. I I
Well,
don't
don't cut yourself short.
I don't think we ever played it live.
No? Is
I'm
it a
trying to
possibility in the
remember.
future?
Pardon?
Is that a possibility in the future?
No. We have so many songs
Yeah.
that if we were going to choose a song from the first round of Axe Master, it wouldn't be that one.
Okay.
Actually, we're just starting to work on for our live set list a song from Blessing in the Skies from '86 called
Oh,
Crusade.
okay.
But like we've got our bass player and drummer didn't play on the new album,
I got you.
and they've been learning all the Axe Master stuff and working on it. So I asked everybody if they were cool with, and they were cool with us writing a new song to give them the opportunity to be a part of the songwriting process of a song we play live.
All right. Well,
And I've already got a song halfway written that I really like a lot, brand new.
yeah.
So we're going to do that. And I'm looking forward to it. There's nothing I love more than writing music. That is my all-time favorite thing to do. I always have. Hell,
Good.
when I first picked up a bass, I started playing bass before guitar. I didn't know
Okay.
how to tune it. I didn't know how to tune it. I didn't know one note from the next, but I started writing riffs like
Let's
right
have fun.
away. Yeah, that's what's fun for me. I mean, other things in music are fun too, but songwriting is my absolute main love.
All right. So, if Axemaster were a soundtrack, what movie would it be to?
Hmm. Yeah, I heard about that. That's kind of a toughie.
Yeah.
Um, hmm. Maybe be a Rocky movie because
Okay.
we have been punched in the gut punched in the mouth, kicked in the nuts so many times. Yeah, so many times by the music business, but I never give up. I keep coming back swinging. So
Good damn answer.
maybe something like that.
All right. So as far as lineups go for a festival or tour, what would be your ultimate in past, present, any bands that you could have toured with Axmaster in there? What other three bands would you pick?
Oh, okay. Okay. Number one, Black Sabbath,
Okay.
especially, or Heaven and Hell. Black Sabbath with Dio.
Okay.
Um, hmm. Trying to think. Just three. There are so many.
I'm only giving you three.
Old Sabotage. Absolutely
Oh,
love Old
yep,
Sabotage.
yep.
Like the first four albums.
All the Mountain King,
Hall of Mountain King and then Gutter Ballet.
Primaries.
Past that, I'm not really into it.
Okay.
But Sirens, The Dungeons Are Calling, Power of the Night, five, I
Yep.
guess. Power of the Night,
Yep.
Hall of Mountain King, and Gutter Ballet. Oh man, there was some great stuff on there.
Oh yeah.
Let me think. I need to narrow some things down. No, not that. Not them. Well, maybe Judas Priest.
Okay. What era, Judas Priest?
Um, Painkiller.
Oh, yeah. Good choice.
Yeah,
That's a
I mean,
climb.
I was thinking about and an extra there would be early Metallica with
Okay.
Cliff.
Oh yeah.
Metallica with
Yep.
Cliff.
Yep. I could see that tour.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got a little thrash in our blood.
Oh, I'd say so. Yeah. So, where do you see your guys? Where do you see Axmaster fitting in the current music scene?
Well, we're fortunate that we already have an established name and an established fan base to be a
Yep.
jump start because the market is so saturated
Yep.
that I mean, God, I would hate to be starting off with a new band right now.
Okay.
I mean, like, nobody had ever heard of me, whatever. I'm a 20-year-old guy trying to do something in music. Oh my God. The landscape is just bad for starting out.
Yeah.
But,
You got to bring something extra to the table.
yeah, we're fortunate because people take us seriously and they will actually recognize us. They'll
Okay.
pay attention.
Yeah.
Even those that don't know us, a lot, know they see we're an established band. They're gonna take. They're gonna, I don't know, notice them more
I gotcha.
than a new band. But I just we have been a cult band for up until this album, and I'm thinking this album might take us up just a tad above cult status
Turn the tide.
because this new album is getting more attention and more promotion than all three of the releases we had on Pure Steel combined.
Oh, no
And
kidding.
and maybe every damn album I've ever done combined.
Really?
Yeah, we've never had a label do shit for us.
Okay. You got to
It's always
fight.
like, here's some free copies of your album. Have a good day.
Yeah, I
Sign
got you.
other bands. Let's put money into them, but not promote anything they do.
Yeah.
That's very common. And that's why it took almost a year for me to find a label to release this album because I didn't want one of those again. I thought that this album deserved better.
It does.
Yeah.
Yep. The release is
And
phenomenal.
so thank you.
Every,
And
Everything
so
from the production to the layout of the CD pack itself, the digipack, um, artwork,
and Cosmic
whole nine
Fire did
yards.
a great job on that insert.
They did.
I had
Absolutely.
no idea that that picture was going to be used as an insert. And when I don't know if you saw the unboxing video I
I
did,
did.
I
Yep.
was, you could tell I was shocked when I opened it up. There are the lyrics. Okay, cool. I knew the lyrics were going to be in. I flipped it over and was like, holy crap, what the hell is this? You
Yeah, your eyes
know,
popped out of your head.
it is so cool. And it all fits with this color scheme and everything. I couldn't be happier with how it turned out all the way around. And,
Yeah.
we needed a label that would do something like that for us. Now, granted, we had to pay half of the amount that was that was budgeted for promotion and had that Kickstarter campaign,
Yeah.
which, by the way, for every single person, including you, who pre-bought a CD, who donated more to get like a T-shirt, a poster, whatever. I want to thank you so very much. This is all happening because of you. And I believe me, it's beyond appreciated.
Well, it's well deserved. This album definitely needed this package. This album definitely needs a lot more attention. Um,
Yeah, and it's really get. I mean, it's getting out in
Mur-
magazines worldwide, and I'm not just talking webzines, but print magazines like
yeah,
Rock Hard.
Murder of Crows on the album is probably my favorite song.
Jeff killed it on that song.
Oh,
Our
you
singer,
guys all nailed it on that song.
he
That song
man,
is flawless.
when I recorded his vocals and heard what he was doing with it, I was like, "Oh my god!"
That was a
The,
phenomenal
I
effort. Yeah.
man, you made this song, dude.
Well, give yourselves some credit. The whole band actually nailed that one. That is, in my opinion, your best song on this album. But
Well,
my
thank
humble
you.
opinion.
Thank you. I've heard that before. You're not the first.
Okay.
Not my
Well,
personal favorite, but I love the song, but it's not my favorite.
which one is your favorite on the new album?
Machine.
Yeah, it's close. That's up there. I love that
That
track.
that third section of Machine when Jeff sings really heavy like he's never
Oh
sung
yeah.
with us before.
Yep.
Oh, that
There's
is
an
the
anger.
absolute that is the absolute best. And what's funny is that's Jeff's favorite song too.
Yeah, there's an anger and a passion at the same time coming through them.
Well, the song is about like in like a steampunk setting. This guy building a robot, and the robot comes to life and eats him.
Yeah, that is an interesting lyrical take.
Well, when I first wrote the song that way to where no parts repeat, there's a distinct first, middle, and third stanzas in the song. They're completely different, even though they flow into each other really well. And when I first talked to Jeff about lyrics for that song, I told him that I want you to write this song like it's 3 chapters in a book.
Okay.
Because there's no like repeated chorus or anything like that. There are 3 different parts that any of the 3 you could probably build a whole nother song around.
Okay. So is there going to be more based on that storyline in the
Oh,
future?
I don't know. Now Jeff did do an H.P. Lovecraft trilogy that he completed on this album.
Okay.
There's
We'll talk about
he did.
that.
Yeah, sure. He did first one was Overture to Madness, the song Sanity's Requiem. The second was in the Crawling Chaos album with the song Crawling Chaos, which is about Cthulhu.
Yep.
And then Dagon Rising on the new album. Completed his trilogy, I don't know, devoted to Lovecraft.
I gotcha. So, how do you guys go about writing your music? Is it more just you start with the music and then go with the lyrics, or do you do lyrics
Yes.
fit to the
Yes.
music?
Now, Overture to Madness and this new album were written the same way. I came up with demos of what I wanted to do, recorded to a click track, and then I would play them for whoever, like band members. Like I'd play, especially Jeff. But this last album I did, I also shared with the bass player that we had at the time, got their input. You know, what do you like? What don't you like? Yada yada yada. But really, I recorded finished guitar to all the songs before drums or bass or vocals.
Okay.
I recorded it all to a click track, and that's what drummer and bass would play along to. I really like writing that way. Crawling Chaos was written a little differently. It was more done at practice than the other two.
Okay.
And in my opinion, I don't know.
More organic.
Yeah, but I like the other two releases better. Let's put it that way. Well, Overture to Madness is my favorite ever anything I've done with any band. But it looks like what we're gonna do is I'm going to work with our new bass player, Jensen Kozar, and our new drummer. Well, really new, but most, current drummer, Adam Windish, and just kind of work together on them. I mean, I've got a new song that we're going to start working on next Friday. And I mean, I've got most of it written. I mean, I've got most of it recorded to a click. And I'll give that to them and see what they think, because like I told you previously, Jensen and Adam have been working their butts off trying to play at just all these Axmaster songs that they had no part in creating. And I really wanted them to get the feeling that, we're playing something that they had some part in creating.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be cool for them. It'd be cool for morale. And I really like this new thing I wrote. So yeah, I really like this new thing I wrote. So it's certainly not something that is like forced. I mean, I want to do, I knew this was going to be the first new song that we were going to work with. I knew that because I like it so much.
All right. So what song of yours best describes your entire catalog or the band in general? If you had to pick one song to describe Axmaster, what song would that be?
Minus that we had a guest singer who sang some parts in the middle of this song, I think it would be Epic off of Overture to Madness. That's the one that I'm most proud of ever having written the music for. But I mean, it shows like it has clean guitar. It has just really pounding parts that are similar to something that you might be able to think of Dio Sabbath doing, and there's some thrash influence in the whole thing too. Jeff does a great job on vocals. Now, Juan Ricardo of many bands. Yeah, he's in like 6 bands.
Okay.
He's best known right now for probably like Sunless Sky and Wretch.
Okay.
But he's a great singer, fantastic singer. And the song has to do with Greek mythology, and he was playing a role in that, singing as a guest musician.
Yeah.
Take that out and just have Jeff the whole way. Yeah, I would say that shows many different sides of what I get into doing and writing.
Okay. So, are there any?
Yeah, the song's like 9 minutes long.
Oh, sorry. What was that?
I said, yeah, the song's like 9 minutes long.
Yeah, it's a hell of a song, though.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Wrapping up, are there any bands you'd like to give a shout out to? Up and coming underground bands you want to give a shout out to?
Up and coming. I mean, there's a few bands I'd give a shout out to, but they're not up and coming, except for that Maze's Legacies with Thomas and Art, 2 good friends of mine. It's not really my style per se because they're more power metal.
Yep.
But both guys, both Thomas and Art, are fabulous musicians.
Phenomenal musicians, yeah.
Yeah. That's keyboardist and guitarist.
Yep.
And it's not really a band, it's a project. They just put a new album out. They just put an album out, I think a 5-song online album.
Yeah, little EP. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. And I actually did some mastering for him. I don't think that my mastering was on the album though, because I did some mastering for him before I introduced him to Art.
Okay.
But yeah, both are just amazing musicians.
Right.
And I really hope, because Thomas writes some unbelievably cool stuff. I mean, he sends me stuff all the time, and there's some stuff in there that I've heard that I'm like, this could really be like an actual hit.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's some of the stuff he sends me that I'm shocked to be on like an English.
And when I introduced him to Art, I knew Art was a great guitar player because he has mobility issues. So he doesn't play in bands. He would record all his own stuff, instrumental, and put it up on like Bandcamp and Reverb Nation and stuff like that. So I knew he was a really good guitar player, but oh my God, I didn't realize he's as good as he is. I mean, the guy is playing neoclassical kind of shredding leads. I didn't know he could do that.
Yeah.
So, Art, you really rock, man.
Yeah, that's a fantastic project for sure.
It really is.
Joe, anything else you want to say?
Well, like in our previous conversation, the new album is going to be out where you can get it on Amazon. But it's not coming out on Amazon until the 28th. I don't understand why the label released it on the 19th and they're not having it until the 28th, which is tomorrow. So I guess, but you can find other Axmaster stuff on there.
Yeah.
The distributor for Cosmic Fire Records, for North America, it's called Animated Insanity Records out in New York City. that's where you can, and you can get it from us. And we still have some copies of Crawling Chaos and Overture to Madness. Well, actually, 1985 to 1995 and Death Before Dishonor.
Okay.
We were selling all of those at our album signing today.
Nice.
And but then I'm hoping to God it comes out in the summertime and it doesn't start tailing off until like September or something. You've heard me mention the 2015 album Overture to Madness.
Yeah.
Well, I remastered it, made it sound as a whole a lot better. Some songs it improved more than others, but as a whole, it sounds a lot better. And Conjuring Records out of the San Antonio area is going to be re-releasing and releasing the remastered version on vinyl.
Okay.
It's going to be a very short run at first, but if sales indicate that they could safely do another 100, they'll do as many runs as sales dictate that they can do.
Understood.
So yeah, that Conjuring Records, it's a part of a larger thing that my contact Omar has there. Dark United Media, I think it's called, because he also had a magazine too. I think that's what it's called. That sounds right to me. But yeah, that'll be coming out. And so we'll have two releases out in the same summer.
Last thing I gotta ask you, Joe. Any tours you guys are gonna do?
We want to. It's the money. It's all about the money.
Understood.
With fuel prices going up, I mean, at least they've come down some now. Come down to maybe about 75 cents more expensive than they were. But, if you're talking US, I mean, you're pulling a trailer that takes extra fuel. When you got a heavy ass trailer you're doing, and we're not in the position to be people who are going to like sleep in our cars.
I get you. Yep.
Any younger. Well, I know our singer has a back issue.
Okay.
The only one is our bassist Jensen Kozar, because he's only like 25.
Spring chicken yet?
And I probably could do it too. I'm blessed with, I don't have serious problems, anything serious that I can't deal with. So, but yeah, I mean, Cosmic Fire is talking to a booking agent about bringing us to Europe.
Oh, wow. That'd be amazing.
I would imagine that it would take this album doing well for them to do it, because the upfront cost, geez, for 4 or 5 people to go to Europe, that's a lot of money. And our gear, I mean, you don't bring anything that's electrically powered, but guitars, basses, whatever. That stuff adds up too. Any way that they can fleece you for more money, they're going to do it.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the case, eh?
Yeah. It's a shame. It's a real shame, and it's been like this all through history with everybody. That money often screws art.
Oh yeah, big time.
I don't care what kind of art it is, whether it's recording artist, whether it's painting or anything like that. I don't care what it is. it's such a shame that money screws so much of that up.
Yeah. Yep. So you guys going to be doing any
And
local shows in support?
yeah, we're gonna try. We're gonna
Okay.
try. Um, uh, this place is the Northeast Ohio where we're at is not like stacked with venues, but there are
I got you.
venues. There are a number of venues out there
Yeah.
that
Cleveland,
and
Toledo. I mean, even up to Michigan, even.
yeah, I mean we could probably venture as far as Detroit,
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, Erie, that area. Maybe Columbus.
Yeah.
That's more of a haul than than you would think from here.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
But yeah, we want to get out, and I mean we're just now ready to play
Okay.
shows with our current drummer.
Yeah.
Um, and oh my goodness, he makes the song sound so damn great. He's heavier.
Yeah.
He's he's a heavy, I mean when he tried out, there was at one point me and the other guitar player were talking, and we were just, I guess, taking five, and the guy plays Rain in Blood a cappella. And
Yeah.
me and the guitar player just looked at each other like, fuck, this is the guy.
Yep.
And
Hired.
and he makes songs sound heavier than past drummers did.
Okay.
And I love that. And Jensen on bass, he is just a simple prodigy. He's only
Okay.
been, I mean, when I met him, he had only been playing bass for a year. Now
Really.
he does have a degree in music from Akron University, but his instrument was trumpet.
Really. So he's gifted.
And he had been playing bass like a year. And our material ain't exactly easy. It's not, you wouldn't call us progressive metal, but there are little bits and pieces of progressive throughout our stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I show it to Jensen, having played like 14 months, picked it all right up and added to it.
Okay.
Very fortunate to have that boy in the band.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, he's amazing.
So
Now he's
what
even
else?
playing guitar, and I asked him if he wanted to take my job.
What, do you want to sit back and retire now, or what?
No, but if he does anything on guitar like he did on bass, he's gonna be better than me.
Well, we all got our place, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm kidding, of course,
I know. I know.
but yeah, those two as a rhythm section, they're. I mean, Adam is finally starting to get my songwriting process
Does it
because
push you a little harder
I
too?
throw a lot of little things in that he wasn't used to playing, having to play material that had all these little bits and parts and all that kind of thing. Now he's starting to get it, and it's sounding amazing, man.
Yeah,
I
does that
mean,
push you a little bit harder too then?
oh yeah, I mean, he plays stuff faster, like the song "Death Before Dishonor." Oh man, he plays that song the way it's supposed to be played. Very
Yeah.
similar to our original drummer, because that song was written in, I think, 87, 86,
Okay.
87. I wrote it. A little bit similar to him, but even more along the thrash line. And that's supposed to be a thrash song.
Yeah.
Previous drummers have kind of made it not so much thrash, and I didn't like it. So
No.
I'm really happy that song's actually being played now the way I had it in my head that it would be played.
Well, the current lineup definitely hit it out of the park with the new album. I will say that much.
Well,
It's really good.
the current bass player and drummer didn't play on that album.
Oh, they're new since then.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so these are studio musicians.
No, they were in the band,
Okay.
but they all left the band for various reasons.
Understood.
You know, like our drummer had lung cancer.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Craig Gribben, who played drums on that album, he had
Okay.
lung cancer. Actually, we stuck with him through lung cancer one.
Okay.
What? My phone's turning off. I don't know why.
All right. Are you still good? Well, I think we'll end it here tonight. This is John Screaming Eamon with Joe Sims from Axemaster. You guys have a beautiful night. Keep thrashing.